Shaking MP. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it. Hottest team in the land coming through.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. A moment here now to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with Porter. And it's Tyson in at the 3. And for the Lakers, on the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Simmons is out there with Jones. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. Special K, the playoffs are not far away. What kind of discussions are going on right now in those locker rooms?
Kevin, at this point in time, it's all about focus and intensity. You understand who you are and what needs to be done. It's now a matter of preparing yourself in your mind and body to go. Go out and do that. You've worked for it, and complacency is not an option.
Here's Tyson, pass to Mobley. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Trying to find Vanderbilt, gets it to him. That one drops for him.
Boy, a really excellent passer for his position. Davis more than capable of dropping dimes.
Mobley outside. Mitchell passes to Porter. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. The offensive rebound. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Vanderbilt's got 5.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Pass to Porter. Here's Mitchell. This one for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Now Porter, after the missed 3 from Simmons. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Simmons, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And with spring right around the corner, let's see who's flourishing in the power rankings. Taking a look at Cleveland. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Tyson. Inside, it's stolen by Vanderbilt. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And connects, slams it in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Cavaliers 4th.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Front of mind tonight, Jarrett Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jarrett is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jarrett Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thanks. The Cavaliers trail by.
Every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Mitchell finds Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Up top, Simmons. Guarded by Porter. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Mobley. Vanderbilt with the block. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Simmons. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now Davis. After the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. And Connect gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Lakers with some changes. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Davis. Austin Reeves comes in for Vanderbilt. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Simmons. And the Lakers with some changes. Lawson's checked in. And Simmons subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Bruce Brown. And so it's the Lakers with it. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Allen. Max Strus is out there with Jackson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the point guard. And he makes that one. That's 10 points for Cowboy.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Waters is checked in. Christie subbed in for Herbert Jones. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mobley's checked in. Here's Porter. Rebounded by the Lakers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd.
Reeves against Trent. Allen a screen on Reeves. And that one, good. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He ended up with 62 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Anthony Davis. Trent kicks to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Mobley looking it over. Here's Mitchell. Reeves with the rebound. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And stolen by Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here is Mobley following the three from Simmons.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Simmons. Over Porter. No good from Simmons.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Puts up a three. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Simmons. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porter kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Jackson. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Isaiah Jackson. Pass to Simmons. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. In the East, Donovan Mitchell.
So explosive in everything he does and built to take on a leadership role. Mitchell goes through stretches where he can put the team on his back and carry them. The shot's working, the drive's working, it's all.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Lakers.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Herbert Jones is out there with Simmons. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Simmons. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Here's Tyson. Lets it go with a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Simmons against Porter. Back to Simmons. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Simmons got 23.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 25.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Tyson. Now, here's Mitchell. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is...
Here's Simmons. Jared Allen making his last shot. And the layup falls. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Mobley misses. Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. It's stolen. Outside, Porter over Simmons. Porter, no luck.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The 3 from Simmons. Davis, the pass to Jones. The 3 from Simmons. Buries it from three-point range. Simmons got 30 points.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Porter with the nice move.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Los Angeles. He lobs it up, trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him for 3. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Connect. And that's now 33 points for Cowboy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Trent's checked in for... Cavaliers shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. Out to Russell. Back to Simmons. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their peak.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Simmons. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The wide-open shot from Strus. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Simmons on the wing. Defended by Trent. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Simmons got 39.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cranes the three-pointer. Simmons got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Left side, Jackson. Outside, Porter. Here's Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Simmons with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Offensive rebound. Bassey, the pass to Simmons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the Lakers making a change here. Waters is checked in. That one misses for Simmons. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Tyson. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 48 points for Cowboy.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Porter. Now Mobley. Mitchell wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Russell dishes to Simmons. 1:25 left in the fourth. Russell passes to Simmons. Lets the three fly. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
Really like the way they responded, making adjustments from that first meeting this year, which they lost, and came out tonight with a mission to finish off with a 1-1 season record against the Cavs.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cowboy.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Simmons sets a screen for Reeves. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The shot no good, Tyson. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Simmons. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. Simmons got 56 points in the game.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.